Most people think rest is what happens when you collapse from exhaustion. But the classical texts teach something entirely different. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the ancient sages considered rest not as the absence of doing, but as one of the most skillful practices we can cultivate. And in a culture that equates stillness with uselessness, this might be the most radical wisdom you encounter today. True rest is not collapse. It's not sleep. It's not mindlessly scrolling your phone on the couch. Rest is active restoration, a conscious skill that addresses 3 dimensions: body, mind, and senses. Think about it this way. Your body needs stillness and reduced demand to repair tissues. Your mind needs release from the constant planning and processing that keeps it churning. And your senses, overwhelmed by unprecedented stimulation, need reprieve from the endless input of screens, sounds, and information streams. But here's where it gets interesting. Most people literally cannot rest, and it's not because they're lazy. 3 forces work against us. First, productivity culture treats rest as waste. We inherit the belief that our worth equals our output. Second, stimulation addiction keeps our nervous system chronically activated. When the input stops, we feel agitated and call it boredom. Third, our doshas create specific obstacles. Vata anxiety makes stillness unbearable. Pitta guilt says we should be doing something useful. Kapha inertia masquerades as rest, but leaves us foggier than before. This is why Ayurveda approaches rest by constitution. Vata types need the most rest, but take the least. Their restless nature keeps them moving until they crash. They need routine, warmth, and literally permission to believe rest is allowed. Pitta types can rest, but choose not to. The driven nature sees rest as unproductive. They need scheduled rest. If it's not in the calendar, it won't happen. Kapha types rest easily, sometimes too easily. They need active rest with time limits, or rest becomes avoidance disguised as restoration. Here's the essence of conscious rest. Start with 5 minutes of genuine shavasana, lying flat, body supported by the earth, consciousness present but without effort. This isn't napping, it's learning to be awake and still. Weave micro rests through your day. 2 minutes of closed eyes between tasks. Transition time instead of rushing. Regular breaks from screens. And claim 1 day each week for a different rhythm. Less goal-oriented, more spacious. Activities that restore rather than deplete. Rest is not what happens when you have time. It's what you make time for, or it doesn't happen at all. Your nervous system, stretched to its limit, is asking for this practice. What would it feel like to treat rest as sacred rather than earned? Start there and discover what the sages knew, that conscious rest is how we return home to ourselves.